I'm not very good at making my own pie crust. I need to learn these things. You gotta get uncomfortable now. We gotta learn things, new skills that we've never done before, because not everything's gonna be ready for us at our fingertips. And if it is, can we afford it? We're in our apron, we're gonna learn, we're gonna do it. She can be taught. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, gall. We're going to make some pumpkin puree with these pumpkins. And we're going to do apple pies. We're gonna try out my friend Tara's recipe from Living on a Dime. Tara's amazing. I'll leave her channel below. We're gonna try her gluten-free apple pie crust and her normal pie crust. I'm actually trying out her grandmother's pie recipe. We'll see if it's a hit here. So basically, you're just gonna cut these in half, clean them out. I put them face down on the sheet. I have a baking sheet here with parchment paper. Have you guys seen that Instagram or TikTok of that cute lady? Is her name Betty? This older woman who takes a hand mixer to her pumpkin to clean it out. Nah. Tempting. Set your oven to 400 degrees and we're gonna bake these for 35 to 40 minutes. Ooh, they're done. They look good. They're fork tender. I put a cooling rack down, moved them over to here by the window so they can get off the pan, get off the stove quick, you know, staying warm. I want them to really be able to cool off. Going into the pantry to get my big thing of sugar. I need to fill up this sugar jar because we're gonna go through a lot of sugar, that's for sure. I get asked all the time where I got these jars. I wanna say I actually found this big one at the DI, or it could have been this little one, but I've seen both at Walmart. And you can get them off Amazon. I'll leave a link for you guys. I'm gonna take this sugar, put it in a bowl so I could put it on top. Use that first. Okay, pour this sugar in, and then I'll put this sugar on top. All right, the hair is up. It means we're really getting down to business. I wanna do 2 pie crusts with the apple pie. A normal pie crust, and then a gluten-free one. And Tara loves hers in her cookbook, Dining on a Dime. This is the gluten-free one. She has volume 1, volume 2, and then the gluten-free. I have all 3, and they're awesome, you guys, they're awesome. I'm gonna try her grandmother's apple pie recipe in here, and then her crusts. Okay, Tara, you brag about all the time how good your pie crusts are. We'll see, we'll see. No, I bet they're delicious. She has no idea that I'm doing this, like shouting her out today. Go check out Dining on a Dime. I'll leave it down below for you. I already started on the apple filling yesterday, and I needed cold shortening. It asks for cold shortening, and I asked her, how is that like seriously important? She lectured me. She said yes, but she likes the buttered one better. So I went to the store and got the buttered shortening, and it's nice and cold for us to work with. And I'm gonna go get the bowl of apples out of the other refrigerator. That was all done, already peeled, cored, sliced them, all the seasonings, the sugars, and her recipe calls for brown sugar. So we have brown sugar in there as well with all the seasonings, so I'm really excited to try it. I love apple pie. This recipe, it's on her website, so I'll leave it down below. If you don't have a pastry blender like this, you can use 2 knives, but this sure makes it nice. Now this is the interesting part. She wants us to add a tablespoon of vinegar. I have never heard of such a thing in pie crust. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. And then she says to mix lightly. If dough is too dry, add more water. All right, Tara. Just mix until dough sticks together. Don't overmix. Oh, gall. Okay. But if you've never done this before, how do you know what overmixing is? I did watch her video. Just until the dough sticks together. Sure. I added in another like half a tablespoon of water. I felt like it needed a little more. Look at that. That is gonna be pie crust. She can be taught. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Divide into thirds. Oh, I might need more water. Oh, gall. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of piecing. Oh, together. Yep. Yep. This is why I go for the pre-made pie crust. But I want to learn to do this so bad. like just get better at it, you know? Oh man, okay. We're gonna do a little patchwork, and maybe when I do the top crust, I could do it a little bit better. I might need to actually add more water to the top crust. It's not as pretty, but it's pieced together, and hopefully I could get the top crust a lot prettier than what I'm seeing right now. Now I want both pies to be cooking at the same time, the gluten-free and the regular apple pie. So I'm gonna start on the gluten-free pie crust, but doesn't that picture look delicious? And again, this recipe is online. So of course you need some gluten-free all-purpose flour. She tested this recipe with Pamela's gluten-free powder. I couldn't find that at my stores. Now if your flour doesn't have xanthan in it, you're gonna need some of that, but I just looked on the back and it does have that, so I won't need any of that. Vinegar, this calls for vinegar too. I am really excited to try this with the vinegar, my goodness. I just remembered I ordered this dough whisk off of Amazon and it came in last week. Could have used that for the other one. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's try it. Mix lightly. If dough is too dry, add more water. Yes, ma'am. So I'm just gonna keep messing with this and get it to where I can make it workable. Oh, go. Oh, go. My gosh, I could have had the pies in the oven by now. There we go. I just needed to add some of that flour to the rolling pin. I don't think I put enough flour at the bottom. Seriously! Here we go again. That's okay. We're gonna do this. I will learn. I did ask her if her dough makes good turnover dough, and she said yes. For my apples, I have a couple of Golden Delicious in here, and I have Honeycrisp. What apples do you like to use in your apple pies? Added a little more water to my dough. Oh, please go on good. Please, 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 please. Okay, we're gonna add chunks of butter on top. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have floured it, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, oh my word. What is she doing? This is embarrassing. Yeah, this is gonna be a rustic pie. This is gonna be trial and error. I don't know. I'm still way excited about it because come on, I'm trying here. I'm sure some of you are like yelling at your screen. Yeah, I get it. It is what it is. And now I'm gonna try to do the crust for this pie. I know you're not supposed to use your hands much when you're doing pie dough with like cold butter or shortening. I know, I've researched enough, but at this point, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have better luck with this pie? I am! Woo! Oh, thank goodness. I put some slits on the top. She says to sprinkle it with sugar. So I'm gonna sprinkle it with some sugar, even this one. 450-degree ovens for like 15 minutes and then bring it down to 350. I have a baking sheet down here. They're more than likely gonna spill over. All right, let's do this. I saw Tara also do this really cool dessert on her Instagram. If you have any leftover cranberry sauce from the holidays, cream cheese, and then the Cool Whip, we're gonna make a cranberry dip. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna do like half the recipe because it looks like it makes a ton. So I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, half of the cranberry sauce. I'm gonna blend this together. Now that it's creamed together, I'm gonna take half my Cool Whip. It really is such a pretty color. Let's try it with an apple. That's good. Oh wow. That is so good. Where's this been all my life? It's fluffy, and this is half the recipe, and this is a lot. So this will keep for quite a few days in your fridge, so you can make this before any of your holiday events. It'll do fine. This reminds me of the pumpkin pie dip that I did a few years ago. It's so good. I think you just use pumpkin, cream cheese, Cool Whip. Yeah, it's on the same premise as this. Yum. Okay, I wanted to try it with a little bit of brie cheese. I don't know why, like cheese popped into my head when I was eating it. I'm like, I have some brie cheese. Oh, that's so good with brie cheese. You could definitely add that to your grazing board this holiday season. Put a little bowl of that on your board with your fruit, your crackers, your cheese. That's good. You gotta come try this.
That's delicioso.
You like it?
That's good.
That's good, huh? I know, right? With that brie. When you eat brie, do you take the white stuff off, like the waxy, whatever it is? I don't know what it is. I do. I can't have that on. You little minx, your cranberry cream cheese dip is amazing.
Isn't it good?
It's so good. It was good with the apple, but I put it on some yummy soft brie cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good idea.
What else do you eat it with?
On ham, it's really good. Yeah, on ham, it's really good. I didn't think about the brie cheese.
Oh
That
my
would be
gosh,
good.
it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, I'm sharing with my audience right now. I shared your recipe and I just ate it and Derek ate it and we love it. So thank you, thank you. And I have your gluten-free and your regular crust apple pie in my oven.
Everybody's like, oh my goodness, this is the only pie I make now because
Really?
it's so good. So
Well, I haven't made homemade crust in years.
what I tell everybody is, even if the crust isn't pretty, just call it rustic. A pie crust is one of those things that you have to make it like literally 50 to 100 times to really get a pretty pie crust. You know what? It tastes good. I don't really care. So I just sprinkle extra sugar on top and just call it rustic.
All right, well, I'll let you know how it turns out. Oh, they smell amazing. For it being rustic, that doesn't look half bad. I'm way excited for these to cool down. The true thing is the taste test. I can't wait. We're gonna just scoop everything out, put it in our blender, mash it up, and then we're going to stick it in our mason jars and seal this up. Look at all that puree. Wow. I'm just gonna seal my jar up and clean the rim. Now, I have an electric sealer from Amazon, actually, and it works so good. All you have to do is charge it, and there's 2 jar types, and this is a wide mouth jar, so I'm gonna put this on here. And then I just put this on top, and I can hold it down for like 10 to 15 seconds and get all the air out. Ooh, that suction, heard that come off. And then I'm gonna take this top off, and there you have it. So that is sealed shut. So now I have pumpkin puree to do our pumpkin pies in about less than 2 weeks, actually, because we have Friendsgiving first. I should get a couple of pies out of this. I'm really excited. This will last for a couple of weeks in my refrigerator. Now it's time to dig into those pies. Oh, it is flaky. It's flaky. Oh my goodness. All right. Tara. This is so good. I don't know what the vinegar did to it, but that crust is flavorful. Now, if I can just practice more and really get the hang of it, and the apples taste amazing. I really like the brown sugar in it. I really like what that does to it. I'm gonna start adding brown sugar to my apple pie. Score on this. This is amazing, and I'm not just saying it. My son is going to love this. Oh my word. This is really good. No joke. I think I found my crust. I just gotta practice more. Okay, let's dig into this gluten-free pie. Woohoo, that looks good. Look at that. It's good. I'm gonna try just the crust. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Wow. And Tara, I'd be interested in knowing how I can get my hands on that Pamela's gluten-free all-purpose flour, because that's what she tested with this recipe. But using that Crustees recipe is not bad at all. And then once I get the hang of it, yeah. It's good. Wow. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna practice more with the gluten-free crust. I'm trying to, it's hard to be 100% gluten-free, but just make better choices, because I get super inflamed with gluten. For not knowing what I was doing, and sure made a mess of it, it tastes good. Whew, I'm sugared out. That is amazing. I'm really impressed. I can't wait for the family to taste this. They're gonna love this. Are you getting ready for the holidays with all the things that you need for your desserts and side dishes? Well, check out this video right here. I share with you what to stock up on right now during the holidays to use in your pantry all year long. I'll meet you over there. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye.